Microscope emoji, polymerase chain reaction, PCR, amplifying the blueprint of life, left magnifying glass emoji. What is PCR? PCR, polymerase chain reaction, is a revolutionary technique used to amplify specific DNA sequences, creating millions to billions of copies from a small DNA sample in just a few hours. Invented by Carey Mullis in 1983, PCR is a cornerstone of molecular biology, diagnostics, forensic science, and biotechnology. Gear emoji, basic principle of PCR. PCR mimics natural DNA replication in a test tube, using heat and enzymes to copy targeted DNA segments repeatedly. Test tube emoji, key components of PCR. Component role template DNA. The DNA you want to copy. Primers, short DNA sequences that mark the start and end of the target. Taq polymerase, heat stable enzyme that builds new DNA. DNTPS, building blocks. A, T, G, C, for new DNA strands. Buffer, maintains the optimal pH and salt conditions. MgCl2, cofactor required for enzyme activity. Repeat emoji, 3 main steps of PCR. 1 cycle, denaturation, 94 to 96 degrees Celsius. Fire emoji, DNA double helix separates into single strands. Annealing, 50 to 65 degrees Celsius. Snowflake emoji, primers bind to their complementary sequences on the single-stranded DNA. Extension, 72 degrees Celsius. Wrench emoji, Taq polymerase extends the primers, synthesizing new DNA strands. Play button emoji, this cycle is repeated 30 to 40 times, doubling DNA each cycle. DNA emoji, types of PCR. Type description, conventional PCR, basic DNA amplification, RT-PCR, reverse transcription PCR, starts from RNA, qPCR, real-time PCR, quantifies DNA during amplification. Multiplex PCR amplifies multiple targets in one reaction. Nested PCR increases specificity with 2 sets of primers. Touchdown PCR enhances specificity with gradually decreasing annealing temperature. Africa emoji, applications of PCR. White tick mark emoji, diagnosing infectious diseases. For example, COVID-19, HIV. White tick mark emoji, genetic testing and mutation detection. White tick mark emoji, forensics and DNA fingerprinting. White tick mark emoji, cloning and sequencing. White tick mark emoji, food safety and GMO detection. White tick mark emoji, environmental microbiology. Warning emoji, limitations of PCR. Sensitive to contamination. Petri dish emoji, requires precise temperature control. Repeat emoji, only amplifies known sequences. Requires primers, can produce false positives or negatives if not optimized. Brain emoji, real-world example, COVID-19 PCR test, detects viral RNA by converting it to DNA via RT-PCR and amplifying it to check for infection.